Muskegon Township leaders hope that voters will pass a proposed public safety millage next month.
Department chiefs say it comes at a time when staffing is a major need. News 8's Josh Sanchez has more on how they say the funding will change the job.
Muskegon Township officials say the proposed millage will not only alleviate stress on the general fund, it will also bring in needed equipment and much needed staffing to the fire and police departments.
Muskegon Township leaders hope voters will pass a proposed millage of 5.25 next month. The request comes as a long-standing millage of 2.6802 expired this year. That rate stood unchanged for 15 years. Funding for the police and fire departments have been drawn from the township's general fund. Without a new millage, staff worry operations that rely on the general fund could be impacted.
That's why this is so important.
The township supervisor, along with police and fire chiefs, gave people a closer look at the reality of balancing answering the calls for help and staffing during an information meeting at Station 1. Fire Chief Matt Ambrose says his crews are often working fires well below the staffing number the National Fire Prevention Association calls for, yet they make up the difference.
Our folks know how to work. But you have to forecast, you have to rehab and change out bottles and get other people there. We don't have that. So if our mutual aid departments are busy on their calls, we get what we get.
Chief Ambrose says with better funding, 3 new full-time firefighters can help prevent burnout, improve service, and ensure there's backup on those calls. Police Chief Patrick Van Domelen says his department is also making the most out of limited staffing.
We are bouncing around from call to call to call, and without detectives, the patrol officers are the ones that have to investigate those crimes. If we were able to have 2 detectives, those detectives would be able to have the time and resources to be able to sift through all the evidence and ultimately have better solvability rates.
Township Supervisor Jennifer Hodges says officials have taken steps to support both departments, like applying for grants. However, the millage proposal aims to be a way to alleviate the pressure on the general fund.
We know that this is a heavy burden on them, especially right now, but we're trying to provide them with the service that they deserve, and that's going to keep us the safest. So we're humbly asking them to consider this for us.
The proposed millage is on the May 6th ballot. If passed, people will notice the levy in December. In Muskegon Township, Josh Sanchez, News 8.